I'm not saying Islam will force you to be a pious person. Again, you don't have to be, but it prevents you from committing corruption in public that might, poison society. Now, people say that what about hypocrisy? That how do you deal with people who will be false Muslims in public? Well, I'll tell you what, we'll deal with it the same way that Prophet Muhammad dealt with it. You can tell in the Quran that people didn't know who the hypocrites were, and the hypocrites were worried that the Quran, a revelation, would come down and out them in public. You see, I prefer the hypocrites to be in their homes doing their hypocrisy than outside, bringing it into in the public square and corrupting our children, our families, ourselves, and so on. So the argument for hypocrisy, thank you. The argument for hypocrisy is not valid. Other aspects, maybe perhaps what I like to bring. Systems don't change. Technology changes. Public opinion changes. But systems don't change. Democracy is 2,500 years old. It predates Islam. Yet, if you don't believe in democracy, you're not considered to be modern. It's very interesting. It's very interesting that my time is running out. Just quickly. But in Islam, we believe that the Sharia must be applied, but the people can't vote on what Sharia will they have. They can vote on the leader. And liberalism believes exactly the same. You can't vote out liberalism in any liberal country. You're not even told to vote for what system you want. Yeah? People don't realize the American Constitution was brought into being because the people couldn't be trusted. Look at what the American founding fathers said about that. James Madison and all these various other individuals. They understood that you couldn't just let people decide everything willy-nilly, because the tyranny of the majority was a very big worry. Tyranny of the mob, as Thomas Jefferson said. So why do they say, oh, look at Islam. If you guys are going to power, we couldn't vote on Sharia. So yeah, well, you can't vote. We can't vote on liberalism. So it's fair, right? It's equal. So where's the problem? And then the last point is they'll say, some people say that if we establish an Islamic system or state, which interpretation of Islam, which interpretation, that will cause trouble and problems. Well, it didn't historically, but what people don't tell you is liberalism has 14 different political schools of thought and 10 schools of Aqidah, i.e. on what is individualism, the definition of individualism. And this is just the main ones. There's actually many smaller ones. They have even more schools of thought and difference of opinion than Islam, yet we are told that it's impractical to implement Islam because we have difference of opinion. So this is, I think, the hypocrisy of what they say, but I haven't said everything I wanted to say. But generally speaking,